Hi, one of the things I really love about working at PCTV is our diverse staff. You know, about half our staff is in their 20s, and there's about a 20-year age gap, and then the rest of our staff comes in. It's cool because, you know, it's men, women, we're of all these different ages and eras and ethnicities. You know, most of us have some overlapping tastes. 2 or 3 of us might like a certain band, but then, you know, amongst that, we'll all have things which the others haven't heard. You know, everybody pulls in a lot of different music that none of us have heard of, or, you know, are just partially aware of, have heard some singles or whatever. It's really great in that kind of eclecticism and in getting to be introduced to cool new music. You know, especially from the younger kids with, you know, just music that's more current. That said, however, there is something I've noticed over time, a phenomenon, if you will. Oftentimes when we talk about music, especially the newer artists, whether it be for a Secret Santa or a whiteboard, the older staff members will listen to something and say, wow, you know, this is good, but it's missing a little something. There's one little thing which is off about it, which would make it where, what am I trying to say here? You know, there's some indescribable element that's missing to give it that longevity. Some little thing which we can all feel, which just makes it a little off from having that kind of longevity, that kept it from resonating with them and kept it from having longevity and you know, honestly probably kept it from resonating with a lot of people ultimately, you know, and becoming one of those timeless classics. Like there'll be a song and I'll say, God, this is really close to being like a You Can't Always Get What You Want by the Rolling Stones. It's, you know, it's got that same kind of vibe, but it just falls a little short. You know, it's a song you'd listen to for the rest of your life, instead of a song where you're like, this is really great right now. You know, all of the older staff members have had moments like this. The other thing I've noticed though is that the younger staff don't ever do this. They don't ever seem to think that the music could be better or is just, you know, shy of being great, or at least they don't vocalize it. I don't hear younger people talking about music and its potential. And it got me thinking about why this is. Do the younger staff members not think of music this way? You know, they just take it at face value, it is what it is. You know, they seem to either like it or dislike it, but there isn't a, you know, they don't seem to analyze it and say, I would like this more if this happened. Do they not think of music in this sort of terms and in its potential? It's just what it is in that moment. Music is like a confectionery, you know, you enjoy it in the moment. And when you stop enjoying it, you move on. If a song's not good and not resonating with them, is that as far as they take it and say, all right, well, that piece of music doesn't work for me, so moving on. The song is a song and potential is irrelevant. Is this a factor of age, of, you know, the older staff members who say this just have a wider base of reference, you know, more musical knowledge to pull on because we're older and have been listening to music for 20 plus more years than our younger staff members? You need to have that reference point, which only comes from hearing a lot of music, which, you know, happens over a course of a lifetime. So this is one of the things I'm grappling with is, you know, do younger people look at music differently? Is it just a, here's what it is in this moment and that's all that it needs to be? Do they think about that kind of longevity and you know, will I still love this album in a year from now? I'd be curious to hear what your thoughts are.